Allie Wilson, you tell us, what is it, your fastest time in how long?
2 years.
How good does that
Finally.
feel, right?
It feels really good, yeah. In 22, I knew I was like at least in 157 shape, but I feel like my races just like weren't allowing for it. And so I never got to dip under, and I was like, whatever, I'll come back next year, it's fine. And then last year, I just didn't have my best year. So I'm finally like finding my groove again. And I feel like I ran like pretty dumb today. And to have ran
talk me
fast,
through that. Like why, what is it about that was dumb?
I definitely was like, I was covering the moves, but I kept just like being on the outside, not really committing to what I was doing. I like wasn't sure if I wanted to go with them or not, so I was like,
well, it goes down at 55, like.
Yeah, so that definitely was not my plan, so it's fine, I wasn't up there, but then I felt like I was kind of just like weaving in and out of like people and just like never really making like a decisive move. So I feel like that bodes well for like in 2 weeks when I'm really like tapering again. We kind of had to build back up after the trials, so I didn't have a great race last week. And I kind of was like, all right, I need a good one going into Paris, and I'm happy I was able to do that today.
Does that, you talk about silly racing, but having to duck and weave and move in and out, do you think that prepares you for the tactical side of probably what you're going to see in 2 weeks?
Yeah, like obviously the caliber of this race today could be any round of the Olympics, so I think it's great practice with girls at that level, and just, seeing how I handled it and being able to correct things moving forward. I think, it was definitely good practice.
How have you found the adjustment across to Europe? You've been here for a little bit now, but how are you liking it? Do you like the environment? Do you like the vibes? Sort of how are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I think this was the biggest stadium I've ever competed in.
Crazy, right?
Maybe Penn Relays was up there with it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like that stadium gets as full as this does, but it gets very energetic and loud too. So, but yeah, it was like an incredible environment. Obviously, Keely's like, there's a bunch of hometown girls in there, so